So guys, are we all aware of what happened this morning in the residence, especially the house of Sunday Igboho, Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho? And we saw a lot of things, bloody things that really happened in that particular place. And this morning, it was not the first time that this kind of a thing happened. It's been happening over and over again. And the question you begin to ask yourself, that why is it that the Nigerian government, the security agencies have not deemed it fit to know who and what and who are really behind this whole thing? Now the police, the army has come out, to say their own side of the story. Because when the people that came, according to what Sunday Igboho already told us, that they came knocking at 1 a.m. and they said they are DSS and Nigeria Army, and he saw them dressed in that manner. They dressed in that manner. And before they could say Jack Robinson, it was a different thing altogether. The result is what we are seeing all over the social media. It happened. It did happen. It's been happening before. So why is it that they've not been going after those who really committed all these atrocities? The first time was when his house got burnt. We know that he has been receiving a lot of threats, and now as we speak, a lot of people have been killed in this process. Just today, what happened? They were in their house. It was not as if maybe they were somewhere that they would have just said, oh, it was because of the rally, because of this thing and whatever, or the hoodlums hijacked the whole thing. They went into his house straight away and did all this thing that happened. And hear what they are saying. Hear what the spokesperson for the Nigeria Army, Onyema said, and he has denied that troops from the army invaded the residence of an agitator of Yoruba nation. And meanwhile, the same thing happened in Ogun State when the monarchs in Ogun State wrote to the Nigeria Army to find out those who came with the S-men to come and give them ultimatum, give them order to allow S-men to graze in people's farm. Up to today, they have not responded. We've not heard anything. We have not heard anything about it. Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, in Ibadan earlier on Thursday, they said they are not the ones who came to invade the residence of Sunday Igboho. Nwachukwu said he was not aware of the incidents, adding that the Nigerian Army did not carry out any attack on the Yoruba agitators as claimed. People's Gazette reports. Then who is behind it? Then you help us to find out who the people that came and do your investigation. Just like I said from the beginning, the first time it happened, second time it happened, the third time, even when we saw the time, as at the time they wanted to arrest him, they said no, they were not the one. So who are the people? They will always come out to deny that. But if you are not the people, then the way you have been looking for and be arresting people who you think that they are causing problem in this country, go and look for them, look after them. That is when we are going to believe you. That is when Nigerians will believe you. There's nothing like that. I don't have that information. Soldiers did not carry out an attack on Igboho, Mr. Nwachukwu said over the telephone. It was gathered that men dressed in military uniform attacked the house at about 1:30 a.m., destroying valuable assets in the building. Footage from the scene of the incident, shared by loyalists of the agitator, also contained blood spills in the activist home and vehicle destroyed. But the army has a story or history of denying such incidents, just like it happened with the attack on peaceful protesters at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos on October 20th, 2020. The army initially denied ever being there, but later said its men were only there with rubber bullets. Thereafter, it changed its story and admitted that live bullets were indeed taken to the venue of the peaceful protests. Of course, they would deny it. So why would they deny that? Even up to today, even if they can be taken on from the incident of you denying it, you were not there. At the end of the day, it was not live bullet, it was live bullet. So what does that tell one? And the children of darkness, we come out and be supporting them, and especially those who are coming from the north. You can see them. We hear what they vomit, what they spill out from their mouth. We see them. So who are you going to be blaming? Who are we going to be accusing? You can imagine. They will definitely deny it. They are using his abducted wife to threaten him. This is unholy and satanic. Igboho should remain strong and formidable. Reinstate the march and be ready to sacrifice everything. Join this page, okay? Sunday Igboho. That is what they are good in. They like to kill and threaten those without weapon, but can't go close to bandits, Esme and Boko Haram because they know the kind of weapon those terrorists use. They are the army. The army don't have. Had it been that Kanu have such weapon with able men all round him, arresting him won't be that easy. Well, they should continue because I know very well that the actions of these armies, if not stopped, will trigger war, not even process this time. You see, Boko Haram and bandits is what you guys are always afraid of, but you chose to wicked people you are to protect. Why? Worry, please use your head for once. You have only 2 years, even less than 2 years. He has less than 2 years on power. Or what are you thinking? All ex-presidents live in Nigeria, or where did you want to go after killing people family? A word is enough for the wise. The same way you were not aware of the shooting at peaceful protesters at Lekki Tollgate. I knew they would deny it. Sons of Jezebel. Now unknown soldiers case be that too. Then you can now see the handwriting on the wall. What really transpired in Southeast? What really transpired in the Southeast? A strong Yoruba activist, as he was praised to be, some people is supposed to have mounted security CCTV and charms. The fact that he wears charm always around his environment to resist such attack, but he failed to get all this intact but continue to form frontier activists of a nation isn't quite disappointing. So I stand to submit that Igboho does not have what it takes to be an activist of a nation like a Yoruba. You think they don't have CCTV there? Not if someone betrayed him. No, it's someone that betrayed him. It is not far-fetched for the government to mobilize 500 soldiers and include 400 mercenaries to invade his place. Also, include the grade A kind of weapons that would be used. No matter how smart you are, it is difficult to fight against a government with resources. But they cannot fight Boko Haram. So what are we talking about? It is difficult. When it comes to the issue of regular Nigerians, no, you cannot fight them. But 10 years down the line, see what they are still doing. They cannot still go there. See how these people have been taking down our soldiers, our soldiers, and yet somebody is telling us that they cannot fight government. But yes, the ISWAP and the rest of them have been taking the fight to their own doorstep. So what are we talking about? When it comes to the issue of armless people, that is when you'll be hearing all those kind of stories. They have denied it. They've denied it. They have denied it. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.